Welcome back, everybody. We are just moments away from one of the most anticipated bouts of the afternoon, Kenny K versus Julio Pedroza. Collar and elbow tie up center of the ring. Kenny K immediately to the wrist. Wrist lock. Looking to control Julio here in the early going. Julio trying to square up his shoulders to Kenny K, who's now on the receiving end of a wrist lock from Julio. Referee right there to check Kenny K, make sure he doesn't give up. Kenny K rolls through, nips up to his feet, and reverses to yet another wrist lock. Kenny K calls himself the last spine bender, known for his sick affinity for backbreakers. Julio, though, meanwhile, into a headlock. Kenny K trying to create some separation here, does so with a hammerlock, and then back to a headlock of his own as he quickly adjusts his sunglasses, which I'm really not sure the referee should allow him to wear those. Those are technically a foreign object. Off the ropes and a shoulder tackle. Takes down Julio, dusts the shoulder off, drop down. Kenny K rolls over the back of Julio, sent into the ropes. Beautiful head scissor. Takes down Julio, who has to retreat to the outside to collect himself here and perhaps take a moment to reevaluate his game plan, as thus far, Kenny K in control of this matchup. Referee encouraging Julio to return to the ring. Julio, though, a veteran, well aware of how much time he has. Kenny K baiting him in there, compelling him to go for a shoulder block. Kenny K caught the kick, and now both competitors working to get that vertical suplex on the outside. Julio sent into the ring, lands on his feet, but gets hung up on the top rope. Kenny K one step ahead, and then a slingshot, reverse moonsault, I don't know, 1, 2, and a kick out shortly after 2. A very innovative version of a slingshot moonsault into the ring, and Julio quickly saying a prayer and asking for mercy from Kenny K, who sarcastically answers in kind. Julio, there are no timeouts in wrestling. Kenny K saw the right hand coming, goes behind Julio now, trying to tie him up. Does so, and now standing on the heels and bending Julio back in a very sickening position. And Julio may need to worry about how much oxygen he's getting to his brain right now. Those arms are very tightly wrapped around his own neck. And Kenny K with a back cracker with the arms around the throat of Julio. The first of what could be many back crackers, hooks the far leg and a kick out at 2, but barely. Not only driving his knees into the spine of Julio, but driving the arms into the neck as well. But just like that, Julio has turned the tables on Kenny K, sends him crashing down to the canvas, and follows up quickly with a double stomp to the kidneys. Julio now with Kenny K in the corner, a kick right to the pec. And a vicious forearm across the back. Julio looking to slow things down a little bit. Although if I were Julio, I wouldn't give Kenny K 1 single second to recover. So cagey, so innovative. Although Julio has taken quite the beating thus far. In control for the moment, but I'm sure he's still recovering after that constricting backstabber from Kenny K. Julio now with a snapmare. Kenny K nowhere near the ropes and now sinking in a rear chin lock. Referee better make sure that that is around the chin and not the neck. And in perfect position to do so, although Kenny K not staying in that position for long, already trying to work up to a vertical base, does so. Backs Julio into the corner. The hold is broken, and now Kenny K an elbow, but Julio again grabbing Kenny K perhaps by the bandana. Smashing the back of his head into the canvas, and now Julio bathing in the rancorous remarks from this crowd at ringside, and a kick right to the spine. And a vicious stomp to the side of the face, and Kenny K is motionless in the middle of the ring as Julio once again adding insult to injury. Julio now looks like he's trying to dislocate the shoulder of Kenny K. Look at the pain strewn across his face. An index finger pointed, indicating he refuses to give it up. And that's all fine and dandy with Julio, who continues the punishment. Looks like he's zeroed in on Kenny K's neck. Those stomps, those takedowns, and now with the rear chin lock, second of the matchup from Julio. But Kenny K once again able to make his way up to his feet, drives Julio back into the corner again. An elbow once again breaks the rear chin lock. Up and over goes Kenny K. Locks the right hand, answers with one of his own. And another backstabber! Using the bottom rope for leverage as he enters the ring. Didn't even step a foot on the canvas. Instead, his knees right into the back of Julio, who suffers his second backbreaker of the matchup. Kenny K now off the ropes and a face wash. Right to the point of the jaw. And look, fatigue though, setting in on the face of Kenny K, who is still holding the side of his face. Precious seconds ticking by. Kenny K, exhausted, beaten up into a cover, hooks the far leg, a count of 2, and left shoulder up at 2.5. Kenny K getting frustrated.
I got your glasses for you, brother, in the corner. Gotta have them. There we go.
And thanks to a helpful fan at ringside, placing Kenny K's glasses in the corner, Kenny K has them back.
Put the glasses on.
Wears them. Julio, though, caught him coming in with an elbow, and now a flurry of strikes. Beautiful neck breaker, once again going back to the neck. This could be it. 1 and a 1 3/4 count. Kenny K not just kicking out, but sending a message by doing so right before a count of 2. Wow. Sickening smack of the flesh from that kick, and now forearms, elbows to the face, knocking off the sunglasses. Uh-oh. Julio now wearing the sunglasses, and I guarantee you that is not going to sit well with the last spine bender. Stops himself at the corner, answers with a swift kick right to the face. A beautiful corkscrew moonsault. 1, 2, 3, Kenny K victorious.
Y los Gucci's no se rompieron.
And just like that, Kenny K chalking up a victory.